blow up. So it is a bit of a dodgy thing to do if you don't know what you're doing. So but basically I think it's common sense. Don't take things for granted. Don't push your luck on stuff. Just work safe, and you shouldn't have a problem. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. I don't think I've got anything else that I'll just finish a project on. But I do enjoy messing around, making things and pottering about with things. And to do that, I have to come out of my shed. So I've got some time out from her indoors. Got the grandson there today, and he's trying my patience. So I thought I'll walk out here for 5 minutes and get a different attitude, and then go back in there. But what else was I gonna? I don't think there's anything else I was going to mention. Well, I hope that's been informative to somebody. As I always tend to say at the end of my videos, you know, I do it for the pleasure of doing it. I don't do any of this for financial gain. I do, as I say in previous videos, do repair work for certain people. I sent them washers over to Robert. I don't want nothing for him, right? It's helped him out. Brilliant. So that makes my day. And that's what I tend to do, help someone out. And I don't charge them half the time, you know, but I mean, I shouldn't be saying that, but if it's silly money, pennies, you know, what's 5-10 pence? Nothing, you know. What's $1? You know, it's peanuts, isn't it? It's not worth even going there. So there we go. KFC, go down and get them. Nice big hole in them. As I say, you don't have to do them that big. You can put salt and pepper in there, whatever you want to put in there. But as I say, if you don't want to use it all, you can fold that end round, but cut yourself enough off there, cut it off there, so you can use that, the sealed end, as a cap once you've cut it. Then fold that over, put your cap back on. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you can use it again. But as I say, I wouldn't, on this stuff, I wouldn't. I would seal it up, whatever you sealed up. Don't overfill it. You want to, there we go. You only want to fill it up to about there, because you've got to have room to crimp it. And you don't, as you crimp it, you don't want the fluid coming out of there. So don't fill it too full. Potassium permanganate, you can go a little closer with that, you know, but just be careful when you're sealing it up, especially if you're putting, I was going to do, now this could be dangerous, but you can do it if you're careful. I was going to put some of that in it to start off my camping stove or my Trangier as a what do you call it, to prime it. Well, if you put that in there and you crimp that out, very careful, crimp that up tight in metal, weld that down, it should be alright. But I'll venture that one in another video, I think, to be on the safe side. But I mean, I'm on the point of making some. I've done loads of them. These little river floats. I've got all these little reeds here. You'd be surprised what you can do. There's a video on there shows you how to do all that. But I've been doing it for years, making my own floats anyway. You can even do it out of swan quills and goose quills, all that sort of stuff. You know, play around with it. You know, be a bit adventurous and have a go at things. Like, you know, here's another example, simple little thing like that. Oh, where can I get the wire from? What about a little pair of safety pins? Get the small ones and cut off the little ring at the end. Cut off that little ring. You only want it to, what do I say, ½ inch at the most. Close it up a bit more, and it'll go up along the side of the reed. Or another idea, a la so, get hold of some skewers, barbecue skewers, and you can poke them down there like that. Look, poke it in a little way, let's say an inch, inch and a half, poke it in there, super glue in there, Bob's your uncle, fanny's your aunt. Cut it off where you want it, about there, from the put your little eye on the bottom. You can put a piece on the top, but it might be sealed. That's easy enough done. You only want that in there a little way, inch maybe, half inch, 3/4. Cut it off about there. Paint the top the colour you want. Get yourself a bit of yacht varnish or a bit of dope that they use on model aircraft, that sort of stuff. It's a varnish that's resistant to fuel and that sort of stuff. Plop that in there. Yeah. Hang it up to soak. You'll get a little blob go on the end here after a while. Just touch it with a bit of tissue. That'll come off. And when it's finished doing that, then that's it. Leave it overnight. But if you're going to varnish it, paint it up the colours you want first, or you can just use the whipping colour that you want. And I've got a couple of little whipping colours here I use, top and bottom, and I've got some black yarn here that I use on my sewing machine, which is for leather and what have you, but I've got a finer one that'll do for whipping the bottom ring. And you can spiral it up to the top and then whip from there. You can even make them with cork. Get the old wine bottle, the cork ones, not the plastic type ones. Run a skewer through that, or a bit of wire, put it on a little lathe, make your own little lathe up, and you can hone that down with sandpaper to the shape you want. You know, the ideas are it's endless. You know, there's endless little things you can do. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me. That's quite a long video. I don't usually do them like that, but always the way, innit? I go on to something else and I'll ramble off onto something else, and sounds like I'm moaning, but I'm not. I just like to help people, and I hope this has helped you. So I better leave it there and bid you all farewell. Take care. Catch you on the next one.